our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Darren the Gorilla Till! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Michael "The Count" Bisping!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back at the O2 in London, England, and we certainly glorify the Canadians and the Brazilian fight fans, and rightfully so. But when we show up in London, it's a sellout within 5 minutes every time.
Regardless of who's fighting, the English fans show up. They love fights. They're very understanding. They show up every single time. They're knowledgeable. They're ready to cheer, but don't be crazy. They will boo you out of that building.
Unable to connect with the right hand there. Oh, what a land there by Darren Till, DC. Every time the Gorilla throws and lands, you hear those oohs and ahs from the crowd. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Just missed with that right hand.
Get your range back. Get out of there. Let's go. Move those
Right on the button. A lot of leg kicks being doled out here. Checks that leg kick. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Superman punch now. Oh, spinning back elbow to the head.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
more of that.
Useful. Lead right hand, that'll work. Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
His misses are out of 10. That kick lands. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effectively.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Bisping gets caught by the straight punch. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
Good punch.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh! On both sides in round 1.
Great job with this combination. You want to stick with the striking game. You're destroying them like that.
Well, what a round it was, and how about that flying Superman punch at the end of the round? Not a lot of fighters will try it. He did, he executed.
And it worked, right? No discouragement from his opponent to make him not try it. Why not try it? It's working, so why not try it again? If his opponent isn't careful, he will get knocked out and be on a highlight reel for the rest of the time.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Leg kick now. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Able to check that kick as well.
You heard it bad.
Now going upstairs with the left hook. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Nice job attacking that upper leg, and that can compromise mobility as well. It's not just the calf kick, right?
Absolutely. It's like a dead leg. If you take too many, it dead legs you right away. And right now you can start to see the swelling and the bruising on his leg, so it's paying dividends for him.
Trying to kick the leg out. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, straight punch, it's there again. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they... Oh, you gotta keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Nice hook, nice hook.
Bisping's...
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at this. He can't even stand.
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Lands a good combination.
He's wobbling now.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh!
Oh, he hurt him again. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Till. Knee to the body now, it's blocked. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent.
That's a huge connection here, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Oh, and there it is. Deep. He's got him hurt here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Till's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Well, there it is again. He seems to be fighting through the damage pretty well, but Even if you're blind, you can see all the redness now.
Well, you can see it starting to accumulate. You can see it starting to take an effect on it. For as tough as he is, for as good of a poker face as he has, you can still see it.
Thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent, limping a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. Now he's back up.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Till's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound.
Oh, that one landed, yep. He's gonna get himself knocked out. You gotta take him.
Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Till's really limping now. Clearly, the leg kicks have had the desired effect. I'm not sure how many more of those he can take. 20 seconds left.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-26, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Michael the Count Bisping.
Well, he came in as one of the winningest fighters in the history of the UFC, and he only adds to that total here tonight. The former UFC middleweight champion, Michael Bisping, with another monumental win. There is no doubt his future is in the UFC Hall of Fame, and a win like this is only going to add to his remarkable legacy. This is a guy who has defied the odds every step of the way. You got to think this one stacks up with the best of them. All right, now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the former UFC bantamweight champion, Henry Triple C Cejudo! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, back at the O2 Arena here in London, England, and man, are you royalty around these parts. I mean, you can barely make your way to
Stop, John. Please stop. I'm not hurt you.
Okay, maybe in England, they might love you more decent.
Knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange. All right, so there it is. First takedown attempt by the wrestler, and the kickboxer is able to stay upright. So I know it's early, but potentially a significant moment right there.
A huge moment for him, just to gain the knowledge that if I need to, I can defend effectively, even though he believed that he was going to take me down over and over again. This is massive. Now he gets to fight where he's comfortable.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hook.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Nice punch there by Sean O'Malley. Good job defensively to block that punch. Just out of range with that kick attempt. The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo going for the takedown here, nothing doing there.
Nice jab. Beautiful fight, he lands to the head.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Cejudo going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. O'Malley's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there.
Let's go. Get out of there.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Right now they separate. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. They'll pick fruit.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Round two is next. All right, so that round is in the books. O'Malley's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, back to the stools between rounds, and I guess nothing a little Botox can't fix, but let us show you the replay and ultimately the strike that caused that significant damage to his forehead.
I mean, his forehead, you don't see it very often, but even when BJ Penn kicked Diego Sanchez, the damage and the blood that flies off the head whenever you get a head kick to the head, it's very difficult to deal with or get a cut on the forehead. He's got to change his approach now to really protect himself.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be compromising the vision as yet, but he will need to protect himself. So, offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his attack, got him going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
And he caught the kick. Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere. Cejudo's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up.
Nice combination. He loaded up there with that high kick.
Let's focus now.
Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
Cejudo's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, he's got his back. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cejudo. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker.
Posture and heavy shots, go!
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
I need you to finish those takedowns.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, massive hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Beautiful diving strike lands. Cejudo's in half guard now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Take the back position.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Push off his head and posture.
Big shots.
Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Oh, right into mount.
2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Get that knee in, shrimp.
He's got to start throwing now.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Working out of the half guard here. Cejudo's back in side control. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. O'Malley's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cejudo. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Cejudo. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Stop.
All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, with a winner by unanimous decision, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Well, remember the name Sugar Sean O'Malley, who gets his hand raised inside the octagon yet again here tonight. He had some doubters coming into this matchup, but again, Sugar Sean O'Malley finds a way to mute the naysayers. He has set himself up for a massive fight coming up next. Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung-Jung.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here's the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. Another fight here tonight. His first 2 UFC wins took less than 2 minutes combined. The majority of Doo-Ho Choi's wins have come by first-round knockout. That's a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Back to his feet. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Swing and a big miss by Choi.
Oh, nice. He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position, trying to set up a choke here. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back.
Oh, flattens him out now. This could be the beginning of the end.
Beautiful transition.
Well, the Korean Zombie's back to the north-south position now.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landed big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't wanna mess around for too long. Lands with the ground and pound. Side control now.
Oh, right to the mount.
Postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by the Korean Zombie. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
The Korean Zombie's back in half guard. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me, Darce. Yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. That Darce is tight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round 2.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, huge kick to the leg.
Now we're going.
Huge left hand. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Oh, dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left.
Oh.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Arms in deep.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Making all these shots count. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Ooh, arms in tight.
You got that. Finish hard.
Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gotta be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped, but I gotta stop writing these dudes' obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
Third round underway.
Clean punch.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Back and forth we go. Effective use of the jab there.
Great timing on that double leg. Oh, he passes the half guard now, setting up a submission.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in.
The Von Flue choke looks like it's in. He's out. What submission defense on display.
Pretty significant welt to the left side. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Chan Sung Jung. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up. Great block there.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He
Do Ho Choi with a huge win tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 3 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Do Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Do Ho Choi with another highlight for the Real here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division. And it's pretty wild to think that this guy is just getting started. Now let's see just how far he can take it. But tonight the celebration is on, undeniably. A huge step in the right direction for Do Ho Choi here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Aspinall!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and the wins and bonuses just...
He got him hurt bad here. Big right hand.
Oh, nice connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist.
All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range.
Oh, Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hand. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Aspinall's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he bails on the submission now. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Big ground and pound. Back to your guard.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Oh, lands a beautiful switch kick there, champ.
I mean, just like Edson Barbosa, he switches stance and drives that kick up under the elbow.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Jones.
Great job fighting behind the limb. Oh, nice inside kick. Oh, back and forth we go.
All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Aspinall's back inside control here. Nicely done.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aspinall.
Another strike gets through from the top position. This is where he wants to be.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Jones. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Aspinall's back in full mount.
Great job landing from the top position. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, inside kick.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Oh, head kick lands on him. Yep.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh!
Well, he's not a one-legged fighter yet, but that calf starting to show some signs of bruising.
If he takes many more, he's not going to be able to move.
Aspinall's in half guard. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
There it is. Now he's running him out. He's got to be careful here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Jones. Under 3 minutes now to go in this one. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands. Oh, huge elbow.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Jones is back in full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do? You
got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Jones is in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Under a minute now to go in the fight. Oh, Jones going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
Trying to recover full guard there.
30 seconds to go here in our third and final round. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score this contest 29-28, 29-27, and 29-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Thomas Minard!
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him at our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Heavyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mehdi Chaffan! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Peña!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we are, the MMA leader back in London, England. It's amazing to think back to UFC 75 when the UFC first came to the UK. Now you're talking about 25 shows in the United Kingdom, but few markets as rabid about mixed martial arts as London is.
And the moment you saw guys like Michael Bisping start to fight in the UFC, he seemed as though he was alone. Now there are a number of English fighters who dream of headlining this arena.
All right, well, she was expectant that these takedown attempts would come in bunches. There's the first one, DC, and she's able to stay upright.
As you would expect, she is a phenomenal mixed martial artist. You knew that she had an ability to defend takedowns. She has shown that now. Look for her confidence to go through the roof.
Peña's pass attempt denied. All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position. Look at that. There's the elbow inside. Nice elbow.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings.
Nice.
Peña getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
In the half guard.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Chaffan. Side control now. Relentless pressure from the top by Chaffan. Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes. And now she has her back. She flattens her out. This could be a lot of trouble. That was a slick transition.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Macy Chaffan.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Juliana's going armbar, or at least trying to.
Ooh, she might be in real trouble now. Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Okay, upside down, settle down, just listen, okay? You're gonna stick to striking, and we're gonna win this with leg kicks. She cannot handle it with leg kicks.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to a leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling. Nice body shot.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it. Going to the jab on the counter here, blocked by Chasson. Nice. Nicely done.
Holy smokes!
Oh, lands a hip toss now. All right, she's got her in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the bottom fighter, nothing advantageous about it.
It's not a good position to be in when you're in the bottom position. You've got to try to force some sort of improvement. You've got to force some sort of action that will allow you to return to your feet. It's very tough. It's very difficult. But if you're patient, there will be an out presented to you at some point.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Pena. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here. Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight. Well, there is going to be no denying her now. A huge TKO result here tonight, and this crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because this young lady looked amazing. She said she was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what she did. Wow.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Macy Chasson!
All right, there she is. Big win by TKO tonight, and really everything she said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition here on Fight Night.
Oh, yeah, she made it happen. She willed it into existence. Anyone that would listen to her, she told them, I am going to finish this fight by TKO. She got that exact finish tonight. Exactly what she wanted, she got it done.
Here's the welterweight contender, Kevin Holland. I know he would like to be eating and fighting at 185 pounds, but most believe if he's going to realize a world title, and the UFC certainly subscribes to this theory, that it is going to be at 170 pounds. He has had so many big wins and finishes in this division. Tim Means, Alex Cowboy Oliveira, Santiago Ponzinibbio, a brutal knockout in Miami, Michael Chiesa. Kevin Holland has had a penchant for putting the very best fighters in the world away. The up kick on Jacare Souza. Now we find out if Kevin Holland can pass this test and inch one step closer to world title contention. Kevin Holland finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. Sometimes lost in the shuffle of all that is Colby Covington, we don't talk enough about just how elite a welterweight this is. Realized a UFC interim welterweight title back in the day, and he's a guy who many people believe on any given Saturday night, he can be the top 170-pound fighter.
Absolutely, and it's the work ethic. It's the work ethic of Colby Covington that stands out. When I was at Oklahoma State as a coach, we wanted to recruit Colby Covington out of junior college because he was such a phenomenal workhorse. Everybody recognized him from day one, and when you watch it in his approach to his fights, he fights that very same way. He's in your face, he's grabbing you, he's clinching you, he's taking you down, and he'll even stand and strike and throw big shots with you as the fight progresses. Don't mistake the talk for a guy that cannot back it up with action. Colby Covington is a savage.
Fear is not a factor for Colby Chaos Covington. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Colby Chaos Covington.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, here we go with the start of this round. Kevin Holland has had a lot of big moments in the UFC. He is now competing exclusively in the welterweight division, and he's willing to fight guys that a lot of these welterweights are not, calling for matchups against the likes of Sean Brady and others. First order of business, this high-profile clash here tonight. All right, so perhaps a harbinger of things to come as the kickboxer stays upright, successfully defends the first takedown attempt by the wrestler.
Defending the first takedown, but he's got more coming in his direction. He's got to do exactly what he did. He needs to press pause, repeat, making sure that he does the same exact thing every single time. That allows for him to stay upright.
Beautiful hook.
Oh, nice. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's taking off right now.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Making all these shots count. Rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Gogoplata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. right into side control. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do? Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get on this so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Oh!
Oh, another one. Another big takedown. Nice defense. Yep, gotta be very careful there. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Trying to recover full guard there.
Covington's in half guard. All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye.
He's having his way with him here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Lead kick landed there by Holland. Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Punch coming. It's blocked.
Nice takedown. There you go.
Oh, beautiful job by Covington to get inside and ultimately to get the takedown.
I mean, even when he's striking, he's always thinking about the takedown. I know I've referred to the Lawler fight on a number of occasions, but even in that fight, when he did 400 strikes, he attempted 20 takedowns.
Right.
I mean, this is a guy that wants to wrestle early and wants to wrestle often.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight. Changing the position.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to get himself out.
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Immediately gets the underhook. Jockeying for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Another takedown lands.
Holland gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. No!
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing? He got him again with the kick. That was beautiful.
Oh, he scored with that uppercut. Closing up. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Nice leg kick there by Holland. Double leg takedown is true.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Nice job out there.
want you to keep that going. It's extremely effective. Change your combinations.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Ooh, and he caught the kick.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You gotta address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not gonna let you off the hook. You've gotta move, you gotta change something to try.
Huge elbow there.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Big, big shots landed by him now. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. He passes to half guard. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Covington's right back to the full mount here.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Nice job by him defensively there.
Big double leg, double change. He passed the half guard.
Covington's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Going very hard to try to finish this fight by heel hook. He has got to secure the leg and keep it hip past the knee.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Breathe. Let's slow that heart rate down. Breathe. Relax. Okay, listen. You're not tired. I know you've got more in you than that.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it
Ready to
perfect.
fight? Ready. Let's do
All right,
it.
here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be...
Hollins trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, great submission defense. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
All right, side control now. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it. Beautiful body kick.
Right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
Ooh, found a home for that knee. All right, breaking the action here. No surprise to see the referee call for the doctor to look at that eye, which is essentially swollen shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swollen shut. I mean, the end swell is not working. Sometimes the swelling is too much, and you have to save the fighter from themselves.
Doctor corrals the referee. It looks as though this fight will continue, at least for now, but certainly that swelling bears watching as we move forward.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happy. Oh, nice. Nice.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Hollins' eye starting to look pretty bad. He absorbed a lot of damage over those 5 minutes. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about that. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys going to kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Hollins' eye looks so swollen now.
This fight being the biggest shot of this entire fight, he landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him do it.
Holland gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. And they separate. Big shots being landed.
Both of them landing massive shots.
That was nasty.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
One final time to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland.
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result that they desired. They said, I don't care how this match ends, as long as I'm not standing there waiting on the judges. He got his opponent hurt, and he found the follow-up shots that allowed him to get the TKO.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Demian Maia! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Royce Gracie.
You ready to fight? Ready? Let's do it.
Well, what a splash the UFC makes every time we come to the United Kingdom. If you want to see the UFC live in London, you better buy tickets within 5 minutes of them going on sale on the other side.
You're going to be standing outside hoping to be inside the arena all the way back to UFC 75 champion versus champion. Rampage versus Dan Henderson. The UFC has brought fights that have blown the roof off the O2 Arena.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Clipped with a right hand counter. Hook to the head by Maia. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
And now is where things could get really interesting.
In the half guard.
Gracie's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, feet on the hips here. Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Maia.
Maia right back to that half guard, though, man.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
Oh, nice. Getting them out here.
Maia is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Gracie's back into full guard. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set up. He jumped on it so quick, and now he's just going from step to step, trying to get the finish. It's about to be over.
Gracie's right back to the full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
And now he's got the back. 30 seconds to go in the round. Maíz has got full mount now.
Great defense by this fighter.
Work, work, come on.
Round 2 next.
Stop.
Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. That's the pace we're talking about. That's the cardio that I'm used to seeing right there, just like in training.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there.
Oh, that was beautiful.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Big left hand.
Oh, beautiful level change.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
And attacking armbar.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Gracie's got the full mount. All right, setting up the armbar here.
Beautiful setup on that armbar.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it.
Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Maíz in half guard now.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, and transitions right into side control. Good work from the top here by Maia. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Maia.
That was nice.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Maia's able to transition back to side control now. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Maia. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, he's got his back now. 10 minutes in the books.
Hey, stop.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
You're being way too hyper on this fight. I need you to calm down.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Leg kick checked by Maia.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Ooh, it's tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow.
That is great submission defense.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Maia.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Gracie's back in full guard now. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Gracie. Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Maia. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Oh, nice elbow.
Gracie's in half guard. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Now into his mount. Nice transition. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Maia ground and pound from half guard now. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Maia's back in full mount.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Good work.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Demian Maia!
All right, so another big win for the UFC welterweight champion, Demian Maia. Fighting that guy in any building, any venue in the world, it just makes for an absolutely suffocating night at the office. And Maia was at his suffocating best here tonight as he retains his UFC welterweight championship. Well, Scousers don't get knocked out, and that has been the case for Paddy Pimblett, at least to this point in his UFC career. Outstanding pedigree coming in, and he's got another big fight in front of him tonight, DC.
And he's going to continue to get big fights, because when you have that thing, when you have that it factor about you, people want to tune in. That is what Paddy Pimblett has in spades. But not only can he fight, but not only can he draw people in, the guy can fight. He's a tremendous grappler, and he has confidence like not many guys that we've seen at such a young age in their career.
And don't let the out-of-camp body composition fool you, because this man has a work ethic that rivals anybody in this division. Huge spot for Paddy Pimblett tonight. All right, so Justin Gaethje signed with the UFC memorably back in 2017, realized an interim lightweight title with his win over Tony Ferguson in 2020. But you know this man exceedingly well. Frequent golf partner of yours is that undisputed gold that he's with.
Yeah, it's all he wants, right? The guy loves to fight, but he ultimately wants to become a champion. I don't know if Justin Gaethje will be satisfied with what he has done in the UFC if he doesn't get another opportunity to try to become the champion. But every time he fights, he puts on such tremendous shows that he almost gets fast-tracked back to a title. Tonight he has to go out and dominate, and that will put him right back in line to be looking at a UFC championship fight.
And he has won other major titles. Obviously, the bank account looks pretty good, but Justin Gaethje is always going to be fighting the best in the world, and that is his reality once again here in the Octagon tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon tonight. All right, early round action here, and if the announcers are being drowned out, it must be because Paddy the Baddy Pimblett is in the building. As for his focus in this particular matchup, he's not going to discriminate. He believes he has striking and grappling advantages against this particular opponent. And he also believes that his wealth of experience, even pre-UFC, could pay dividends if this fight hits the latter rounds. All right, wow, with the early action here as he gets a takedown. I'm not saying I would have stuffed that shot, but for the kickboxer on the other side, you gotta provide.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he's going to drop his...
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. They're so evenly matched. They're going tit-for-tat.
Tries the flying knee to no avail.
I've always thought one of Justin Gaethje's most underrated strikes is that left hook. He throws it really tight. He keeps his right hand up when he's throwing the left hook. And he lands it over and over again.
Oh, Superman punch.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, real nice shot to the head in the clinch there. Oh, a nice punch out of the break there after he had caught the leg. So he is really starting to put it all together.
He has to evade, stay at space.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to pull counters after blocking shots.
Pimlett's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
Notice the drive. Look at how he drives in the air.
Oh, that's a seminal blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him, it hurt him bad. He didn't find it. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Oh, big left from Gaethje. Oh! Big right hand there. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Now he's got the single collar and the clinch. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Second round here. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
It's those leg kicks that's eating him alive.
Block that one.
Oh, nice advance there by Gaethje, just relentless in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent.
I mean, the pressure that he fights with is phenomenal. He's constantly in your face, constantly making you work, making you feel like there is no place for you to escape the pressure of Justin Gaethje. Great job getting the fight to the ground. Takedown lands.
Pimblett's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Paddy Pimblett. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Well, Gaethje's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position.
He's got to be careful here.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving. Head movement.
Oh, right into mount.
Push off his head and posture.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Pimblett. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done.
Come on, bud, you got 1 minute. Let's go. Let's take this round.
Yes, the single takedown. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Gaethje's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. All right, setting up for a finish here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, there's the end of the round. What a fight we've got, man. I mean, multiple knockdowns. And how about the beard on that one fighter, huh?
How is he even still standing?
I don't know.
How is he still standing? How is he still eating these strikes like Skittles? I mean, this dude should be out. Most people in the world would be done when he continues to press forward and continues to fight. It is unreal to witness.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Jab snaps the head back.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Calf kick lands, and it is starting to bruise now.
Dude better check these kicks. He's not going to be able to fight too long if he doesn't.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound.
Gotta be careful here.
Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
He's got his foot on the hips. Now he's going to attack a triangle choke here. Look for him to try to move the arm across so they can start to hit the stop.
Oh, and he's out. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Oh, he's in trouble.
All he's got to do now is get his hips into the back of the elbow to get the finish.
How did he get out again?
I have no idea how this guy has not tapped yet.
Ground and pound strike there now. Pimblett in half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Ooh, crowd pops as he gets out again.
They respect his ability to escape, and he showed how well-versed he is in submission defense.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
That wasn't a bad round. That wasn't a bad round. Could have gone either way. But you're telegraphing your kicks. All right? He could see him coming a mile away. Okay?
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice punch to the head.
Pimblett gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent. Nice positional control here. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Pimblett's back in full mount. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about an elbow! Oh, looking for the submission now.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, belly down now. Oh, he got out.
Notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the on belly, but it's much better than where he was before. This is a terrible position.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Pimblett's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Pimblett's got his back yet again.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Let's go.
Side control now. Well, Gaethje's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Take a deep breath.
20 seconds to go. Gaethje's in half guard.
10 more seconds.
Oh, good ground and pound here. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Everything you got goes into this last round, you hear me? You're losing this round. You gotta go out there and have faith in your striking. This guy can't strike with you. I need you.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready? You ready? Do it.
5th and final round.
He's got to start throwing now.
Might get the TKO here.
Like that.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Pimblett. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep. Oh.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Paddy Pimblett. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Gaethje's in half guard now.
Getting him out here.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he...
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Close guard. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Pimblett. Pimblett's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, looks tight to me. There's the tap!
No judges needed this time around.
What a fight! What a fight!
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
All right, let's get it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
All right, so here he is, the former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson Silva. The pro record doesn't look like it did a few years ago, DC, but most people still inject the name Anderson Silva into the discussion of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
It's because Anderson is doing us a favor every time he steps foot in the octagon. He could have walked away and protected the record, but the lure, the draw of fighting still is pulling at this fighter. And every time he walks in there, we're getting to witness greatness. You feel it when Anderson Silva walks up the steps. I remember staring across the octagon and going, holy cow, that's Anderson Silva. And he has that approach, he has that appeal to everyone that gets in front of him, not only in the octagon, but in life. One of the nicest guys you've ever met is Anderson Silva.
And a renewed focus on recovery and physical therapy has allowed the great Anderson Silva to compete deep into his 40s, DC. You ain't going 45. There's no way.
45. Ain't
You're
no
out.
chance.
You're going to voice a video game.
I'm going to voice a video game. What a great idea.
Like Frank Sinatra, this man has done it his way. The former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes, because he was able to mix everything together so well. When he was fighting a wrestler, he was able to keep the fight standing. When he was fighting a striking specialist, he was able to take him to the ground. His jiu-jitsu and just his full-on MMA game was something that we had never seen in the UFC before. Won the UFC championship at middleweight after being away for 4 years. Just showed how special George St. Pierre truly is.
In terms of MMA application of wrestling, no one has done it better than George Rush St. Pierre. George Rush St. Pierre, ready to make another major statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Five rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Anderson the Spider Silva. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St. Pierre.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go with round one. Yes, they have locked the door behind Anderson Silva and George St. Pierre. For a time, it appeared we wouldn't see this fight. Now Silva, several years removed from his prime, will try to solve the great GSP.
It's going to be a tough fight for Anderson. He has to make sure that George St. Pierre cannot take him down. But Anderson is a master of space management. Anderson has unbelievable eyes. His ability to see things as they come towards him will carry him in this fight with GSP if he wants to get his hand raised tonight.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in it.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so he can get pressure.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
And there's that jab. Oh, right hand.
And there's the shot, and there's the land. Nice takedown there by George St. Pierre. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by George St. Pierre. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Massive shot from the top.
All right, the narrative in this one has been George St. Pierre's ground game as usual, and even if you don't have an appreciation, setting up an armbar now.
He's got it isolated.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Big ground and pound.
Lands the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by GSP. Second round, straight ahead.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that deep.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Useful strike there. The hook is clean. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by George St. Pierre.
Oh, kick.
Misses with the left hook. Oh, overhand to the dome.
Those are big strikes. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Silva's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. This man is landing brutal ground and pound. Beautiful transition.
Back mount now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be. In the half guard.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. Just misses with a left hook there. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Lead hook is good by George St. Pierre. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Two rounds in the books.
I think you lost this round, but that's because he's outstriking you, okay? So I need you to get in there. I need you to...
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Nice job to get the foot. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that damage. Now we need to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, nice takedown, yep.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Silva. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Silva.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. Just work.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Beautiful reversal on the ground.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Nicely done.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by George St. Pierre. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Good work from the top here by GSP.
He's got to start throwing now. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was. He hurt him pretty badly there in the middle of the round. Got to think he's going to be looking for more of the same here when they get up off the stools.
I don't know who it is.
We're supposed to be
I
fine.
don't know who we're watching fight. But I tell you, as he walks back, he looks like Bambi. When Bambi was born and her legs were shaking, that's exactly how this man looked when he took that right hand. He was hurt bad, John. And the ability to get through that, the ability to still be in this fight shows to his toughness. But if he doesn't change it, he will not get another chance. Bambi.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Takedown defense is there. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
It's a nice jab by him there. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Oh, there you go. Swept him right there.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
Got his guard pass.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Silva, lands flush. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, St. Pierre's right back to the full mount here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
He's slowing down.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Fifth and final round, fourth cover. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Oh, nice kick. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well,
Great timing on that double leg.
Silva's going for an arm here.
Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape. St. Pierre's going for a choke.
Oh, it's getting tight. Oh, man, that was slick. Oh, right into mount.
Under 3 minutes to decide this one.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Silva. Another ground and pound strike lands. Great work here from the bottom fighter. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Takes his back now.
Great submission defense.
Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Silva, lands flush. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Oh, he's got his back. 1 minute to go in the fight. St. Pierre's has got full mount now. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Nice.
All right, feet on the hips here.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. Official
Ladies and
decision
gentlemen,
now in.
after
for
5
Buff
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, George Rush St. Pierre!
All right, so another dominating effort out of the UFC Hall of Famer George St. Pierre. No surprise as the scorecards are rendered GSP across the board by decision.
Most times when George St. Pierre walks to the center of the octagon to get the decision read, he is sure that he has done enough to win the fight. Tonight, that was the case as he wins another fight by decision.